I'm definitely the type that feels like when I start something new, or if I have this big idea, going to buy a new notebook or going to buy a new planner is already half of the fun of doing the task that I, you know, set out to do, especially if I'm making like a big goal for myself, or if I'm starting a new job or something like that. I'm like, I need a new planner, I need a new notebook, get some fun pens. Just the whole essence of planning and organizing and having to-do lists and color coding is big for me. I also love a new month, a new week, a new year. All of those things are just kind of like pushing points to start something new, or to make a big change, or to just feel refreshed. So I feel like you know where this is going. It's just fitting to get a new planner for the new year. I'm gonna walk y'all through my 2025 digital planner setup because I love it. It's amazing. It's cutie. And I just like talking about planners and organizing and stuff like that. So welcome. If you're new here, my name is Marissa. Back there is my fiance Cohen. If you clicked on this video because you wanted to know about a 2025 digital planner and you've never seen my face before, I live in a converted school bus. Her name is Becky, so that's why where I'm sitting kind of like, it looks interesting. You're like, where the hell are you? She's not fully complete, okay? So just ignore the insulation that you can see in our ceiling. But if you like organizational videos, planning videos, budgeting videos, or bus life videos, you should subscribe down below because we kind of do it all here. Like I said, we're gonna go over my digital planner for 2025. I used to be religiously only a paper planner girly. Like I just like it better to physically write something down into a planner. I don't like using like Google Calendar. I hate it. I want to write it down. I feel like going from a paper planner to a digital planner, at least on an iPad with an Apple Pencil kind of thing, it is the best of both worlds. I like the digital aspect of it because I can erase it easier. I can like change up my pen colors. I can, you know, put pictures in there. It's like a junk journal, bullet journal, digital planner, but I'm like still writing it down, which is a big thing for me. It also syncs between all of my devices because I plan on an app called GoodNotes. There's a lot of other, you know, planning apps and whatnot, but I have GoodNotes downloaded on my phone, on my laptop, on my desktop, so I can pick up my planner anywhere that I'm at. I can update it wherever. I don't have to do it on my iPad. You can also type into your planner. You don't have to use it on an iPad or a pen. This is just the way that I prefer to digital plan. So let's dive in. We're gonna make some room on the screen here because I'm gonna post up some of, you know, the slides and stuff like that. That way you can see along the way, or just like how it all works. We'll screen record my iPad as we go. And we're starting with the cover page. Of course it's cute, but you're really never gonna see it again. I already just set my iPad up because I don't want to hold it this whole time, but you guys can obviously look at it, and I'm going to be like scrolling to the side here. But the next page is a quick tips page, which I think is helpful, especially if you've never done digital planning before and you just download a digital planner and you're like, I don't even know how to use this. This page kind of breaks down the quick things, like how to use the hyperlinks throughout the planner. Again, if you're new to the digital planning side of things, a digital planner is basically a PDF document and you're editing that PDF document in different apps like GoodNotes. So there are links throughout the planner, which is what makes it super fun, because before I got into it, I also liked a paper planner because I could flip between my months easier. I didn't have to like use my finger and scroll through pages. You don't have to do that, I found out. You can just click on it and it takes you to it because there are a whole bunch of links throughout the whole planner that make it user-friendly. So it shows you how to use the hyperlinks, just little tidbits. And then we're gonna get into the dashboard page. The dashboard is just your big look at the year as a whole. You can see the days of the month for each month. I usually use these pages as like marking either holidays or big things that I know are coming up before I get to that month in the planner. Like if I already know I'm gonna have vacation in May, if I already know that I'm gonna be going to my grandparents' house in December for holidays, because we always do that. My birthday, Cohen's birthday, my mom's birthday, or if you're in school, you know, you can use semesters. But like we talked about with hyperlinks, the fun thing is that this page is all hyperlinked. So if we go into January, we're gonna do a little back and forth moment here for a second, but if I click on January, it's gonna take me to January's page. All of these smaller icons take you to different monthly like bonus pages, which helps you plan through the month. So this first one is basically a scrapbook. It is a blank sheet that you can use however you want. If you want to use it as a brain dump page, notebook. The next one is the financial pages. So the budget. Each month gives you a budget breakdown page, and then right afterwards it gives you a page to track your variable expenses. So line item by line item, what you're spending your money on, and you can categorize it. Keep track of your fixed expenses, your variable, your total expenses, your incomes, so you can really see how much money you're spending on coffee or Ubers or going to dinner or going out. The next icon is for your habits and goals for the month. So each month also has one of these pages that you can track 6 different habits that you want to track on a daily basis and have 4 goals for the month. And then at the end of the month, the last little icon here is for a reflection page. So every single month has just a month in review. 3 things that I'm grateful for, lessons that I learned this month, what I did well this month, what can I do better next month, little ways that I'm proud of myself, things that I can start doing next month, and things I want to stop doing next month. And then at the top top you have a monthly journal prompt that is also hyperlinked, so it'll take you to the page for that month. And in January, your journal prompt is, instead of a new year, new me, what are the things you love about yourself that will follow you into 2025? And it gives you a little spot to write about that. Each month has its own journal prompt, but more on the hyperlink side of things, each of these days are also hyperlinked, so you can go directly from this dashboard page to January 14th, and it's going to take you to that page that has that day on there. We will get to what those pages look like, but just diving into this dashboard has a lot of links on it. It takes you to exactly what day you want to, whatever month you want to get to, and each of those monthly bonus pages to help you plan your budget, your goals, reflect, and just use a scrapbook. Swiping to the next page after your dashboard is the goals. So gives you a space to write down your word for 2025 and what this word means to you, and then a section to set 6 different goals that you have for yourself, like personal, a creative goal, professional goal, financial goals, and then 2 additional goals. Even if you're not into digital planning but you're watching this video, what word would you want your 2025 to embody? Let me know and comment that down below. After your goals, we get into our first month, which is of course January in 2025. And before we start swiping through all of the months, as you can see on the right hand side, you have tabs like a normal planner. Like visually it looks like a paper planner, which is fun. Starting in January, again, this page is completely hyperlinked. It gives you large boxes to write down anything that's going on during your month, a to-do list for your month that might not be day specific, blank spaces to write more notes. At the top, you can see those bonus page icons again, so you can get to your bonus pages quicker from this landing page on your January. And then each week has this little tab on it that is hyperlinked to take you to that weekly page, because this planner is a weekly planner, not a daily planner. You'll click on the tab for the week that you want to go to. So if I want to go to January 14th, on this page, I'm not going to click January 14th. I'm going to click that tab that's for that week, and it'll take me there. And then you'll see your scrapbook again, your budget pages. We'll get into our habits and goals, and then you'll enter your first weekly page. So this page looks different than the planner that I used last year, even though the planner itself is like the same. The colors changed for each month, and like the cover page, some of the layouts changed, like the budget side of it changed, and then this weekly page changed. But like the fonts and like the overall icons and stuff are the same, which I do like. It's keeping a little bit of consistency in my life, but also like spicing it up for a new year. So I'm here for it. You get a different vertical box for each day of the week, and then each day also has an area for you to list your top 3 priorities for the day. So if you're making like a to-do list, what are the top 3 things that you need to or want to get done for that day, and then a large enough space to plan the rest of your day, whether it's, you know, your work schedule, what you want to eat, plans with friends, walking the dog, whatever. We have a notes section, and then each week has, now this was not in last year's edition, a habit tracker for the week with spaces to track 8 habits for your week. Now of course as a month you have that habit tracker, but for me, I guess I plan on using these 2 pages differently. So maybe for my month as a whole, I want to track no spending days, like where days I'm not spending that much money, if that's something I really want to focus on for a month. Or maybe it's like my caffeine intake. I know a lot of people do like no caffeine in January, or like dry January for alcohol and stuff like that. So I can see how different months may hold overarching different habits, but then on a weekly basis is when I want to track that I'm like drinking my water every day, maybe like moving my body 5 times a week. And as you can see, each month has its own little colorful scheme. Once you get to the end of December, as you can see, there's another tab at the bottom with just like a plus sign. Those are just additional pages. So at the back of the planner are pages for a grocery list, a master list, your reoccurring tasks that you want to keep track of, a password tracker, journal prompts, and notebook pages. So taking a look at the grocery list, I love this one because it's organized by like section of the grocery store, which is helpful for me in my brain. So I know that if I need dairy items, like I'm writing it down in the dairy, we can go to the dairy section and knock out all of them. There is only one of them, but something that you can do with this entire planner, which again is like the bonus of using a digital planner versus a paper planner, is you can make as many pages as you want, versus obviously a paper planner comes with the pages, you use them and they're done. So with the app and with the planner, I can look at this grocery list and actually copy this page and use this current template and copy it as many times as I want. But you also can erase it because it's digital and you can just reuse it and make it simple. But if there's any pages that you want more of, like when you need more budget planner pages during your month, you just copy and paste that page. After your grocery list, we get to our master list. So this one, again, I am obsessed with the to-do list and the checklist and just keeping track of all the things. And this page is amazing because once again, you can copy and paste this page as many times as you want. You can also move these pages around. So after you copy it, it doesn't have to live at the back of your planner. If you want it attached to a certain day, you can do that. Or you can just use this every day and erase it, keep the things that you didn't get to, move it to the next day kind of vibe. But we have a section for your top priorities, so things that like absolutely need to get done, a section for your medium priority items, like, you know, they should get done, and then your low priority items of they could get done if I get to them, and then a section for just getting these items done anytime, so they're not time sensitive, but maybe it's something that you think about today and you're like, ooh, I need to write that down. And then on the right, just a giant to-do list. After that is your your reoccurring tasks. This one also just like scratches a part of my brain that I absolutely love because it helps you keep track of the things that you forget about. So you can use this page to write down all of the tasks that you need to do around your house or just for yourself, maybe your small business, on a weekly basis, bi-weekly basis, monthly, quarterly, and yearly basis. I tend to use this for more like chore-based items because those are the things that are usually happening on this weekly, bi-weekly, monthly basis kind of thing. But use this however you want. Next, we have your password page. It gives you a space to keep track of your username, your password, your email, security questions, and answers for each kind of account. You can copy and paste this page as much as you need to if you have more passwords that you want to keep track of. And then you enter your monthly journal prompts. So there's different prompts every single month and a space for you to write them all down. And then at the very end of your planner is just a notebook piece of paper. So if you need to take notes about something, but again, you can copy and paste this page as many times as you'd like. So you can make 100 pages in this notebook and that's okay. And then that brings you to the end of your planner. I'm in love with this thing. I'm so excited to use it. I haven't filled anything out in this yet since like we're filming this. This is, I think, my like third or fourth year doing digital planning, and I don't really see myself going back. The coolest part about this planner that of course I wanted to save for the end, if you made it this far, is that I made this planner myself. This is something that is a labor of love for me that I make every single year. So these pages change all the time from y'all's feedback that use them every year based on your reviews or just DMs that I get on Instagram of people that use them. So thank you so much if you have purchased one of my planners in the past, if you've used them, if you plan on getting this one this year and using it and loving it. Thank you. I will of course link them down below. I'll link my Etsy down below. Before I got into digital planning, I had like giant sticker books for like my bullet journals and my paper planners because I love doing stickers and like decorating my planner and stuff. So I do also make digital stickers that you can use in your planners that are also on my Etsy. So just like, you know, fun digital goods over there that I will link down below. I'm obsessed with the planner this year. I like the blue theme, definitely inspired by Becky, duh. But I also love just like the colorful inside to it. Y'all know I'm just a colorful person and all the colors make me really happy. So I'm hoping you guys like it this year. Let me know if you have any questions about digital planning. I have a whole video of a tutorial for GoodNotes if you're new to the app or like how to work everything. So I'll just link my entire like plan with me playlist down below as well. So that way you guys can sift through all the content. Don't forget to leave me a comment down below of what your word for 2025 is. I want to know. I haven't decided mine yet. I don't know. I'm looking for some inspiration maybe. Let me know what you guys are focusing on in 2025 or some goals that you have for yourself. And I hope the rest of your 2024 is amazing. I hope you're spending time with friends and family. I hope you're enjoying time off of work or time off of school, whatever it may be. And I love you guys so much, more than you'll ever know. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.